AITA for keeping my word with my grandma and refusing to give her recipe book to my family? My 18 meters. Grandma was a great baker. She loved to be in the kitchen making an absolutely incredible dessert. One of my earliest childhood memories is helping my grandma decorate some brownies. My family, on the other hand, didn't appreciate my grandma's baking. They liked to criticize her food, but were quick to demand my grandma bake something specific for them. Out of all of her children and grandchildren, I'm the only one who took a liking for baking. So I spent a lot of time with her. My grandma had this massive recipe book, in which she wrote every single recipe she knew, originals and not. She passed away a year ago, and I inherited, among other things, her recipe book. My grandma was also a petty woman, so she left a note for me that said that the book was only for me, and that other family members were prohibited from using it. So I've kept my word. My grandma was the one who baked for the important occasions. I was the one who took the relay on that. My cousin's birthday is this weekend. My aunt sent me a massive list of all the things that she wants me to bake. Baking all of that would take me all day. And I have university classes this Saturday. So I told my aunt that I was very sorry, but I wouldn't be able to bake all that and assist my classes at the same time. She said that there was no problem. I just needed to give her my grandma's book and the family would gather to help. Which was weird, because she knows that the family is prohibited from using the recipe book. I told my aunt that. Again, I was very sorry, but I wouldn't be able to give her the book. I asked her to please reduce the list to only 5 items, which was the amount my grandma used to bake for birthdays. She said that I was being dumb for allowing my grandma to dictate my actions, and that I was being selfish for not sharing my grandma's recipes with them, since they missed her so much. And now my whole family is mad because I won't share my grandma's book with them. AITA? NTA, honor grandma's last wish. If anyone wants something to remember her by, take a photocopy of the note and distribute that. Honor GM's wishes, but feel free to Google her requests and send her those recipes. NTA, your aunt is cheeky for demanding you bake all this stuff. I admire your grandma's level of petty. Honor that. Send your aunt the number of a local bakery, slightly smiling face. NTA, you're beginning to see why your grandma had issues with the rest of the family. Stick to your guns. Also, you may want to scan the book just in case something happens to it. First, do not share the recipe book. Second, do not bake anything for your cousin's birthday. You do not want to become the designated baker. NTA. NTA. Don't become the family's on-demand baker, or you will end up in the same situation as your grandmother, with people demanding stuff they don't appreciate. You can offer, but you don't need to take any orders. You can respond to a request with a yes or a no. Your grandmother gave you the book and orders on how to use it. But once the gift is received, you can do with it what you wish. So if you wish to share it, you can do so if you think that will make for a more harmonious situation. NTA. Your grandma was a straight-up gangsta. Tears of joy. NTA. They didn't respect her spending hours baking for them. They're doing the same for you. Your request was reasonable. Keep that book safe and hidden. NTA. Hashtag HIDETHATBOOK. If they didn't appropriate grandma when she was here, they don't get to benefit from her legacy. Yeah, I am petty. Plus, you shouldn't compromise in your class time to make other happy. And if you share the book, that would be the last time you will ever see it. Make a copy, fake book and leave it where the real book is. That book will go missing, aka stolen. If they keep demanding, tell them to hire a professional, cause you don't have time. Even if you did, all your effort will be underappropriated like grandma's. NTA. Every time you make one of your grandma's recipes, take a picture of yourself eating it and send it to Auntie Krabby Pants. You aunt as an ah for saying that. You weren't being dumb for allowing my grandma to dictate my actions, you were respecting her wishes. Respect seems like a thing your family doesn't understand. I mean, they liked to criticize her food and then ask her for something? What a bunch of ahs. They never deserved her baking in the first place. Also, sending you a massive list? Ah, move. They know damn well you're in school. They shouldn't have asked for anything. And if you choose to make them something, they are incredibly lucky. Although you know if you do they will criticize it. Right? They don't deserve your baking either. NTA. NTA. Honor your grandma and stay petty. And keep that book hidden. Also, it's not petty at all. They didn't respect her and she knew it. NTA. Those are yours now. You are following your grandma's wishes. Have fun with the baking. NTA. I believe the book would be conveniently lost once in their possession. NTA. Your grandma wanted you to be the only one to use that cookbook. So you have every right to do so. I bet your aunt gave you an unreasonable amount of recipes to cook specifically so you could say you can't do that much, and would share the book with her. NTA. Also, I love that level of petty. NTA. It's your book now and you've chosen to respect her wishes. However, I would not expect this to go away that easily. I mean this with as much respect as I can, but your grandma is not here dealing with the fallout of this decision. You seem to have kept a good rapport with your family up until this point. You know your family and how far they're willing to go. Are you sure this is something that you want to see through? Even if it goes away, I would scan the book or make a copy and keep that and the original safe somewhere. I would not rule out it disappearing one day. Good luck. Your NTA either way. NTA. They didn't respect her or appreciate her baking when she was alive. She knew it and her last wish was to be petty. Which I 100% am down for. They sound sketchy to me. Would trust them as far as I could throw them. NTA. And now that your aunt has behaved this way, you shouldn't bake anything. Not one thing. In fact, you're busy enough that you shouldn't attend the party. Politely message your aunt and tell her you won't be making anything. RSVP your regrets for the party. And then turn off your phone. And just so you're aware, your grandmother left you her recipes because you're the only family member who truly appreciated her baking. Not because she wanted to turn you into your family's personal free baker. From now on, make a boundary that you only take baked goods to events you attend, that you want to attend, and only take one baked good of your choosing. NTA. Do as you want. It's been my experience that most of these super secret family recipes are based in part, if not entirely, on the recipes on the labels of the various ingredients used to bake these things. Nostalgia makes the memories taste better. My wife has a whole card catalog of her recipes. A lot from her grandma, who she, like you, spent her time cooking and baking with. When I pointed out that the recipe for her awesome pecan pie was identical to the recipe on the side of the corn syrup bottle she used, she shushed me.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.